What's going on, everybody? It's Nubbz, and I have some awesomeness in front of me right here. We are going to have us an auction tonight. I'm just going to go through the rules real quick. They're scrolling right down at the bottom right there. So, it's going to be $5 flat rate, and everything's going to be insured for whatever the bid amount was. Flat rate doesn't matter if you buy everything or if you buy one thing. $5. Alright? Bidding increments are $1 up to 100, and then it's going to be $5 after that. All right, and then just pay your bill at the end. That's all I can ask. I do have Cash App and Google Pay if you'd like to pay that way, or I can send you an invoice with the Square website that I have. So I think we should go through everything we got here. We have some amazing stuff. I'm going to slide my camera for my scope over so you guys can see what's going on. And I'm going to go right in order, right how the auction's going to go tonight. So the first item up is an 1880 Morgan dollar. 1880 Philadelphia. And I'll slide that under the scope. She's a little beat up. Still a nice Morgan, still a nice chunk of silver. The reverse is nice, but the reverse is always a little nicer. So, now my screen closed. That's going to be starting bid of $30 on that one. Right there. Nice Morgan dollar to start us off. The next one is a 21S Morgan, and she's a beaut, Clark. She is a beaut. Couple little scratches and dye marks. The reverse is just as nice. There's the S. Look at them eagle feathers right there. That one's also going to be $30 starting. And then we have a 21 Philadelphia right here. This one's also going to be $30 to start. The obverse is just beautiful. Fortunately, the reverse has some gunk on it. But still a nice Morgan. Looks like maybe a little dirt or something there, but it's in very, very good condition, just dirty. See all the feathers on the eagle? So that one's going to start at 30 also. Alright. Next up, we have an 1876 seated half dollar right here. Starting bid on this one's going to be $125. Still make out a little bit of stuff on the flag. The shield is nice and clear. You can read Liberty. 1876 right there. She's got a little bit of toning on her. Not that it shows up on the camera, because of course it never does. The eagle with all his beautifulness. The motto right there. This is a beautiful coin. $125 to start that one. Then we have an 1854 seated half again. Of course, doesn't want to focus. My phone keeps shutting off the screen, so I can't read what I already wrote. 1854 has the arrows right there. Shield is not quite as nice in this one. Can't really make out Liberty. A little bit. Little bit. Still a beautiful coin if you're starting out a typeset. This is an 1854 O. Like I said, going to start that one at 75 buckaroos. Next up, we have another Key Date Walking Liberty. We have the P and the S this time. You can see this one's in a little rough shape. This one is the Philadelphia. I would say probably maybe good for. You can still read the date, but it's hard. Starting bid on this one is going to be $50. Right there. Pretty worn, but it's still a very, very Key Date Walking Liberty half that everybody needs to find in their book. That one's going to go right there, and then right behind it, show it on the camera a little bit. is this 16S. About the same condition. I would say they're a matching pair. As far as condition goes, there's the S right there. It's not super cleared, but I did look at it with a loop, and it is definitely an S. Right there. This one's going to start at $65. It is a little rarer. Little keyer of a date, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Next up, we get to our first CC of the auction. This one is a 1883 Carson City Morgan dollar. Right there. Not too shabby. There's the nice CC right at the bottom. Let's take a look under the scope. Nice even wear on it. Hairlines are mostly gone. There's a few there yet. 1883. Starting price on this one's going to be $150. There is the beautiful CC mint mark right there. These are all on flip, so the reflection is a little hard. There you go. Next up, we have an 1875 20-cent. I don't even have one of these in my book yet. But I'm going to sell one to you guys. Unless nobody wants it, then I'll take it. 20-cent from 1875. I don't remember the exact vintage on these, but it is very low. I can look it up real quick. It was super low when I was looking it up. 20-cent, 20-cent. 75 Philly. Right there. 36,910 is the mintage on this one. That is insane. Flip it over, show you the reverse. A nice eagle back here. Very nice. Let's see where we at. $150 to start on the 20-cent piece. Very, very nice. Then we got a seated half dime coming up next. Right there. This is an 1862 half dime. She's a beaut too. Starting bid on this one's going to be $65. Really hoping my guy would have some more big chunks of silver. But he did not. But he had a bunch of old stuff like we got right here. And I thought that was pretty cool too. So 1862 seated half. Seated half dime. $65 to start. Let me go right over here. We got an 1886 Morgan dollar. I believe this one's a Philadelphia. Is it? Nope, it's an O. I'll show this one under the screen here. This one's going to be $32. Pretty good shape. Couple marks on her face there. Flip it over, take a look at the reverse. And as usual, the reverse is much nicer than the obverse. Right there. That's beautiful. Look at that eagle. Oop, she's upside down. There we go. Next lot in the auction is an 1891 Carson City Morgan dollar. Show you her under the scope. It's a little beat up, as most Carson Cities are that I get. Starting bid on this Morgan will be $170. Right there, and there's the CC mint mark in all its glory. Right there. Next up, we have another rare one in pretty darn good shape. Let's see if she'll focus for me. 1938D Walking Liberty half dollar. It's dark, but wait till you see the details on this thing. 1938. Right there. Look at them skirt lines. That is a thing of beauty. Show you the reverse. Got a little bit of toning on it right there is the D mint mark. But it is struck very well, and it has survived very well. So 1838 Denver starting bid $130. And she's a beaut, Clark. Next up, 1921 D. May have been cleaned in a past life. She's definitely pretty slick. 1921 right there. And the Denver mint mark is right there. This one's going to start at $160. I'd say it's a little better than G4. Just my own personal opinion. Does have some skirt lines left even on the outside there. $160 for the 21 Denver. Walking Liberty. Next up, we have an 1889 O. Probably one of the nicer Morgans in the auction. 1889. Right there's the O mint mark. $34 to start on this one. 34. 3 more watts left. Oh, I messed up my stuff. Alright. 1859 seated dime right there. Show you under the scope. 1859. Purdy. Look at the reverse on this thing. Holy moly, look at that nice O right in the middle. Love it. $45 to start on the seated dime. No, I lied. This is the nicest Morgan of the whole lot. This is a 1878 S. And as you can see, she's a bit proofy. The guy I bought it from wrote MS Plus on there. I would probably agree. Got a little bit of gold toning on the reverse. Not much, but a little bit. Let's take a look at her. Because she is indeed beautiful. Look at those mirror-like fields. She is shiny. Let's take a look at the reverse, because usually they're even better. Oh yeah. There's the S mint mark right there. Gold toning. Nice. $85 to start on the 78S. Right there. And the last coin of the auction is going to be an 1890 Carson City. Right here. That doesn't want to focus. We'll show you under the scope. 1890 right there. Not too shabby, not too shabby. For a 130-year-old coin, there's the CC mint mark. Let's see if I can get a little. There we go. CC. The eagle. Very nice. Starting bid on that one's going to be $140. You don't have to register to bid for the auction, but you either have to be somebody that I recognize from the coin community or someone that one of my mods recognizes as a trustworthy member. I got burned a little bit on the last auction, giving somebody a shot that I hadn't heard of before. And, of course, he didn't pay. So, we're going to have the auction tonight, a Monday night. I almost said Tuesday night. It's Monday. Tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time, which would be 9 East Coast or 6 o'clock West Coast. Hope to see all you guys there. We got some awesome stuff in this auction. 8 p.m. tonight. See you there. Nubbz out.